On today's political figure episode, we've got the lady who somehow manages to look like every single B-list bleach blonde from a 2000s college comedy movie. Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi was born November 17th, 1965 in Temple Terrace, Florida. Big fucking surprise. She would go on to the University of Florida and get a bachelor's in criminal justice, and fitting with her college comedy actress appearance, she was a member of Delta Delta Delta, because you can't look like that and not have been in a sorority. After her undergrad, she would go to Stetson University School of Law, where she got her Juris Doctor, and she was admitted to the Florida bar in 1991. After school, she became a prosecutor for Hillsborough County, Florida, where she worked for quite a few years before running for Attorney General of Florida in 2010. As Florida's Attorney General, Pam was everything you'd expect from a future Trump nominee, minusing the trafficking of little girls, at least that we know of, which is probably why she was Trump's second pick. Like, she was one of 19 attorney generals who sued the federal government over the ACA's pre-existing conditions clause. She literally took her time and Florida taxpayer resources to try to overturn the ban on insurance companies being allowed to charge you more for being born diabetic. She's basically the government lapdog for United Healthcare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. And I feel like I have to ask this all the time, but once again, Florida, what the fuck is wrong with you? Attorney General is an elected position. You chose this expired can of cooking oil. And we are just getting started. Y'all are literally the fucking worst. Some of the other fucked up shit she's done is once she tried to postpone a prisoner's execution, not because she's against the death penalty like she should be, because the death penalty is, fucked up. No, she's perfectly happy with state-sanctioned murder. The reason she wanted this execution postponed was because it didn't fit her schedule and it was going to be a little inconvenient because she had a fundraising event to go to that day. Fundraising for herself and her own campaign, by the way, not like St. Jude's or some shit. She's also a big fan of bribery, well, at least, like receiving bribes, and has been personally bribed by none other than Donald Trump. See, in 2013, Florida was considering joining New York and suing Donald Trump over defrauding all of Trump University students. And at that time, Pam went out of her way to personally solicit Donald Trump. No, not like that. Well, maybe like that. She was engaged to who would have been her third husband at the time, and that ended shortly after this solicitation. But that's none of my business. But officially, she solicited Trump for money, specifically campaign donations, which he obliged by committing more fraud and cutting her a $25,000 check from his Donald J. Trump Foundation, which is, illegal because nonprofits can't donate to partisan political campaigns. But it all worked out because Trump committing fraud to bribe Pam Bondi resulted in Pam Bondi not suing Trump for committing fraud. Pam also hates the gays and defended a Florida ban on same-sex marriage, but it sort of makes sense because gay can also mean happy, right? And Pam hates people being happy, which is why she also opposes legal weed. Anyway, after a long career of just being one of the shittiest people in Florida, which is a fucking accomplishment, she then went on to be one of just the shittiest people in general, a fucking lobbyist. She lobbied for Amazon and Uber, for cops and the private prison industry, and a medical services company, just to name a few. Oh, and she's also a registered foreign agent who is getting paid $115,000 a month to lobby for the country of Qatar. That oil-rich Middle Eastern nation? Oh, and while she was a registered foreign agent and lobbying for Qatar and all of these other companies, Trump made her a government employee to defend him during his impeachment trial. And while she was defending Donald Trump in his impeachment trial, saying that it was a witch hunt and wouldn't shut the fuck up about Hunter Biden and Ukraine like that was somehow relevant, it turns out she had been having a bunch of meetings with Rudy Giuliani's associate Lev Parnas. Parnas? I don't remember. The guy who was arrested for illegally funneling money from Russia and Ukraine to Republicans? Literally every fucking accusation is a confession with these motherfuckers. She has also since stated that she wants to prosecute, quote, bad prosecutors. And bad prosecutors are just anybody who's ever investigated or prosecuted Donald Trump. She has literally come out and said that she wants to use the law to punish prosecutors who tried to uphold the law by prosecuting Donald Trump for breaking the law. And guess who Trump picked to be Attorney General after Matt Gaetz' kitty diddling got a little too problematic where he didn't think he could be confirmed as Attorney General anymore. So once again, Florida, just what the fuck? Yeah, Spain, I don't know why we ever took Florida from you, but if you want it back, please come fucking get it.